Hello, everybody. It's Bob Anderson, and today is April 23rd, 2025. I got a late start trading today. I had some things to do this morning. I had to deal with a closing. And anyways, on a house. What I decided to do was to just focus on the 5 minute red line when I did start looking at the charts. I think my first setup I looked at was at 11 o'clock. I mean, not that late, but at 11 o'clock on gold. I show you that trade right at the end of this. And then price crossed back over and I took a short on it. I show you that trade also. Both of them went. By the way, both those gold trades went for 40 plus ticks, which is, $400 plus. I was looking for something bigger, being greedy, since I already hit my target for the week. And, you know, I ended up getting knocked out. One, I got like plus $30. The other one, I got knocked out like minus 40. But both of them did go to target. Both of them. And I mean, one of them went like immediately, like zing, zing to target and then rotated back. The market was acting like it couldn't decide what it wanted to do with gold. As a matter of fact, yeah. So I show those, and then I was just sitting here, down a few bucks, I guess, commissions, and then like $10 or something. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, oh crap! And then the NQ had a beautiful crossover of the red line retest long, and that's exactly what I'd be looking for since it's not past 2 o'clock. Is that continuation of in the direction that the market had been going. And so I took that trade, but it happened all so fast, and I didn't videotape it, but I did videotape. At the end here, I show you exactly what I was looking at, why I took that trade, where it created space, how it was a continuation of what the market had been doing all day, and it just needed, once it crossed over that red line and pulled back, it was just looking for that place. It was looking for that place to pivot from when it pulled the boomerang, the rubber band back. It was looking for it and zing. And if you look at my entry and you look at my target, you'll see it's exactly the stuff I talk about over and over and over and over again. So here you go. Hello, everybody. And I'm just trying to see if maybe I'm getting a late start trading today. I am just trying to see if maybe, I mean, it is, what time is it? 10:54. Trying to see if maybe I can get since we had this is gold, since we had a cross and we're on top of the red line, but I'm not getting a pullback. So I don't really know. I don't really know, but I turn my camera on in case something does happen here. So I'm just kind of looking for a pullback into the red line. I'm looking for a red line trade, not a gold, not a 1 minute gold line trade. We're too late for that. I'm not extremely optimistic on this, but we have broken these pivots like this one here and this one here to the upside. So if it's going to go north, if the market's going to go north in gold right now, in my opinion, they're going to be seeking some support. The only support I have really that I trust at this point in time, given it's the time of day, is the red line. So I wanted it to kind of come back and penetrate this red line and then give me a potential long. So Right now, it's not really cooperating because it left me short. And the thing is like one of the things that's difficult about trading is setups that are close but don't tick off all the boxes, and then you know and then you know then you start playing guessing games, I guess. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, is it showing signs that it's going to go long? Well, yeah, but I like to know where I'm going long from. And I do believe, as you watch patterns over and over again, that like these red lines, the 1 minute gold line in the morning, the overnight open, that kind of stuff. If you watch these things, it's not just, hey, do I think it's going long, say from here, or do I think the market's going long in general based off of this pattern right here. It's not just, is it doing that, but does it have a launch point? Because when you start seeing the reactions that happen at the red line, for example, after you get past, the noise of the market, then, it starts to become a little more clear for you. I mean, as to why you would want to wait. I mean, just for conversational purposes, I'm going to drop this down here, but just for conversational purposes, let's just talk about the NQ today. Did it react from the red line? Yep, back through the daily high. Did it react from the red line? Yep, back through the daily high. So the place that it decided to make those rotations, daily high right here, daily high right here, daily high right here. The place that it decided to make those reactions that created new daily highs, each in individual time, was the 5 minute red line. Okay, so if you're going to get into a trade and you're looking for a reaction, then in my opinion, you need to be looking for places where you've seen reactions, not just trades in space like this. Do I think it's going up? Yeah. But I mean, we don't want to chase things. We want to see the places that statistically we've seen over and over again are the places where the reactions happen. If I'm being clear. Anyways, now, what do I really think is going to happen? I'm going to tell you what I really think is going to happen, okay? What I really think is going to happen is I think gold is going to cross back underneath the red line, pull back in, and go short. That's what I think it's really going to do. But, I'm willing to take the effort this way. And if it doesn't work, if something sets up, like we get a pull through and then a rejection. But if we don't get that, and we actually get just like this, a crossover, but in this case, it would be to the downside and then a pullback, then I'm going to be looking for the short. And I just think the short is the more probable trade to work. But just because we're so far down today in gold, I mean, here's the overnight open right here. Here's where we're at, way down here. Okay. So, it is what it is. Gold is down quite a bit today. So that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't know if I'm making sense, but I just showed you in the NQ what I'm talking about. Places where the reactions happen. Get in at the pivot rotation of the places where reactions happen, and then monitor yourself from that point. So, anyways, I'm just sitting here waiting. We'll just see. We'll see. Now it's starting to come down now. Now, personally, I don't want it to obviously give me a fake trade up and in. I really don't want it to do that, if it's going to go short. But I mean, again, I can't guarantee trades. And I talk about this with the red line too. The red line is just a little bit, it's a different trade. It has, you should be looking for bigger targets with it, but you should be more patient with it too, because it's kind of like a line in the sand. Okay, trade's going to go from, if we're north of it, we're going to go long. If we're short of it, we're going to, if we're, underneath it, we're going to go short. And you just got to look for the proper entry, to take advantage of that after, the market has kind of calmed down and settled. Look at this thing. Is it really going to run up from here? I mean, this is very frustrating. I mean, we went to 96.2, and the red line was 95.8, so 40 cents. 40 cents, is that it? Or 4 cents, 40 cents? Something like that, 40 cents, yeah. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we also just had the European market closing. That gets a little, the market gets a little squirrely. Uh, as you can see right here in the NQ. Look at these candles. I mean, some big candles right there. So hold on here. Come on. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know. Come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Give me a nice deep pullback. Okay, here we go. Come on. Give me a nice deep pullback. Obviously further than that. Come on. Nice deep pullback. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, gold. I turned this thing on because it had juice here. See, north south. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for north south movements, not east west. This is starting to get a little too dormant for me right now. I really wanted it, obviously, to cross over, push back into here, and then V-shape minimum back to here, preferably longer. Let's just see here. Hold on. Let's just see. Hold on here. Okay, so we got 27, 26, 25 seconds. Let me bring this down so I can see better. Yeah, we've pierced it. We've pierced the red line. Let's just see. Let's just see. I mean, I am going to admit, I do think that the crossover retest to the short side is the better trade, but the setup is the setup. All right, let's see what happens here.
Order filled.
We're in. All right. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room, and I'm going to give myself a bigger target minimum. And let's just see what happens here. Come on. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. All right, come on. Oh, man. Oof. Got punched in the face right there. Hold on. Oh, boy. Come on. I'm going to get knocked out. Maybe, maybe not. Hold on here. Come on. Come on. All right, there we go. All right. Well, telling you, the red line is tough because you need to be more patient with it. It's not like the gold line. And again, you got to be looking for bigger targets with it too. But we are definitely swimming against the current right now. Come on. Hold on here. I'm going to put this down here. So just for conversational purposes, what am I looking at? I'm in at 299.5 and my target right now is 308.5. So that's 9 points, 10. So we're looking at a $900 trade here. Just back to the pivot. $900. That's what we're looking for. $900. Oh my God. Come on. Come on, gold. Come on. All right. This is being pretty optimistic right here. Holy cow. Okay, come on. For this time of day, it being 11:07. Come on. It's being pretty aggressive. We're up. Oh man, 40 ticks. Okay. So if I'd have just used my 40 tick target, I would already be out for $400. Okay, but I am going to. So what I'm going to do is probably protect my $400 if we run up from here. Let me protect it. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Let me hold on here. Did we break? Yeah, we broke the top of that candle. Let me put my stop here. Let me break this out. I'm going to protect the bottom of my candle. There we go. Let me do this. Protect the bottom of my candle. The bottom is there. So here we are. We're protecting the bottom of the candle. Come on, gold. Come on. Come on, gold. Come on. Oh my. This is painful. Come on, gold. Oh God. Now.
Subfill.
Yep. Damn it. Damn it. So, yeah, I could have had $400 there. Now, again, I showed what it is looking for. We had that crossover and then that retest, rejection. I mean, you saw the rejection. It was pretty ugly, honestly. It wasn't as smooth as I would like. I do believe the preferred trade is going to be for this to slam through, pull back, and then run short. That's what I do believe is going to be the real trade. So I got a whole $30 on that trade. Oh, how frustrating. Come on. Maybe it'll roll over right here. 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 Come on. Maybe it will roll over right here. All right. Well, guess what happened? Crossover retest. Let's see if anything sets up. Let's just see if anything sets up. Crossover retest. See, we crossed it. Now we're going in the direction of the trend, which was down. So we're going to see if we can get a rejection of the red line. We had a crossover, retest. See if we can get a rejection of the red line, short. So I got my sell order sitting here waiting for something to set up. This was a really big candle right here. So I'm kind of a little nervous about that. That was a really big candle. That candle went 80, 90, about $14. That's a pretty big candle. $14? Yeah, that's a big candle. All right, hold on here. Let's just see. Hold on. Now we're going to wait for this timer to go down and see if we can get a short here. Come on. Come on, gold. Hang out. Hang out up here. Hang out up here. Don't come all the way down already, damn it. Okay, hold on. Okay, now we're going to have our order right there. One tick below. Come on. This is a really big candle, too. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm kind of hoping this candle consolidates inside this one, and then we can hopefully get a better potential fill. I mean, come on. That was pretty ugly. Both these candles, this one and this one, pretty ugly. A lot of swing in them. Matter of fact, I'm going to wait just to see. We're at 25 seconds. I really want this candle to consolidate. And then we'll see. Damn. All right. There's my order right there. Are we going to get it? Don't know. I mean, it's funny is gold really looks like it doesn't know what direction it wants to go right now. This big green candle right here is rather scary, if you ask me. This big green candle right there is rather scary. Come on. How far down do we have here? 270. Wow. All right. 88. So 18 points to that target if we take that target. All right, hold on here. Hold on here. Ooh. Yeah, that's not looking good. Breaking the top of this candle right here to the other side is not looking good. Not looking good. Come on. Now, if this candle closes like it is right now, I'm canceling my trade. Because we are really north of the candle. So I need this to pull down to keep me interested. And it didn't. All right, I'm dead.
Order canceled.
No order. I'm not taking an order. This candle here, it's probably kind of hard to see in the video, but it's north of this red line. I'm not taking it now. I really didn't like it once it broke the top of this candle as much as it did. I really lost interest at that point because I think we're going long again. Now I think we're going long. This big green candle right here is very ugly. I think we're going to go long now. Damn it. But we didn't create any space to go long, so I can't take the trade. It's just a thought. That's all. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. Come on. Pick a direction, damn it. Right now you've given me nothing. Right now you've given me absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. I think it's going long here. I think all it's done right now, I think all this little stuff is just to get people chasing. And that candle right there blew up through the top of this one that was pulling down. I lost a lot of interest. This big green candle already made me pretty nervous. So what I would like to see is this thing to pop up, break these dots right here, and come and sit on top again, and then go long. That's what I would like to see now. I think the down is dead. I do. I think the down is dead. This right here was a lot of buying to make that thing move. There was a lot of buying right here to make that candle move like that. Buying usually is followed by more buying. Come on, gold, do something. Well, hell, I'm not going to make a video out of this if nothing happens. I mean, what's the point? All right. And look what happened. We did go long. If you watch these charts enough and you see things, you again, that's what I talk about, screen time. Screen time can never be replaced with me talking to you. It's you just have to have screen time to recognize things. When this when these candles started going down like that, I was still okay with it, even though I had this huge green one here. But then when this one formed and went up and through the top, and it was really north of the 5 minute red line, that was it. I was done. I was done. And we don't have any boomerang effect on the pullback to take along, because remember, the rubber band's not stretched right now. Okay, the rubber band gets stretched because you have the blow up pullback, blow down pullback. Okay, that's how the rubber band gets stretched, and then the rubber band, you know, gets let go, and it's like a slingshot. Ding! And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that slingshot. Nobody wants to be. I mean, I have zero interest, in being, say, short right now, and this is what I'm looking at as my reactions. Let's just say I am short. This is not interesting to me. It may go down, but I mean, who wants to sit here through the anxiety? Instead, I want just like what happened here. I mean, it was ugly, but it was productive, and that was this. When we pierced that red line right there, and then we took that long, there you go. You had north and south. You had movement. Matter of fact, probably about $500 worth of movement. Not this stuff. That damn thing, it did go short now. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. This big, huge green candle, I think, made a lot of people nervous. I mean, we're talking about, again, and this goes back to one of the things I've talked about also. You've got to be familiar with the instrument you're trading. You got to understand its personality and its tendencies. So if gold out of the blue at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, or late morning, goes $14 in one candle, that's not normal. That's not what gold should be doing. Especially when all the candles, look at all these candles right here. This one, 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 and this one barely combined to $14. And then all of a sudden, bam, you had a $14 candle. Okay? So again, it's got to know the personalities of the instrument you're trading. I mean, it's screen time, personality. And then stick to your rules. And if I can learn how to hold trades longer, well, I mean, I did try to hold this one long, and look what it did for me. Absolutely nothing. But the reality of it is, if it had walked its way up and gotten to here and, be blowing around, and the head of the red line started turning and the gold line was following it, I mean, you just never know. You know what I mean? Then you could have been looking at updated levels, like this level right here to your left, or this level right here, or this level right here, as levels, as potential targets. If you had walked your way through here, then you go back and look to your left. Well, wait a second, the next real target really should be like 33.16. Okay, because you look to your left. So anyways, and that could have been a very big trade. I've already made my money for the week. Between $800 I made yesterday and $300 I made on Monday. I'm not, I'm not freaking out. Where was the $800 yesterday? Well, the $800 was in this exact same instrument. Except yesterday it was because of the lines. We blew through, retest, crossover, prior day high, retest, boom, $400. Crossover, blew right through it, came down, retested the overnight open break of it, boom, $400. That was my $800. Now, granted, see, here's a perfect example. This, because we had no other places to test to the downside anymore. Okay, when this thing blew, and by the way, we all know my overnight open is my favorite line of the lines. When this thing blew and went, I mean, common sense, again, I'm just telling you, common sense tells you it's going back to the red line. And look at what the red line did. Look what the red line did. Boom, here's a straight Donchian channel, relatively smooth pullback to the red line, boom, down to the daily lows. But I caught, my $400 in here, but I should have had more. Forget this, I wasn't paying attention anymore. Plus the market was open. Hell, this all reacted right here at 9:30. Now, gold doesn't open at 9:30, but it does get influenced at times if the market opens and swings greatly. But anyways, that was yesterday's trade. Today, I had it up $400 or $500 and I just didn't get anywhere with it. This is looking rather interesting here. Hold on here.
Order submitted.
Now I may be interested in a short right here. See, we created space. We're in this direction of the market, which is to the downside. Let's just hold on here. Hold on here. Hold on here. Hold on here. We're in the direction that the market's in, which is to the downside. Let's just hold on here. I'm willing to try this. If it happens, I'm willing to try this if it happens.
Order filled.
Okay, come on, gold. Come on. Let me get this down further. Get this down here further. Come on, gold. Okay, there we go. Come on, gold. There you go. Come on. Hit. Come on. Let's go, gold. Let's go. There you go. All right. Merry Christmas. Come on. Now let's go. Jesus. Look at how much time this took. Go, gold. Go. There they go. Come on. I might do my $400 here. Hold on here. Where is that? Where's my $400? My $400. Right about there. All right. I'm going to do my $400 because I want this video to end. Come on, gold. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't be mean to me. Oh, come on, gold. Man, did you guys see that big red candle to the downside? That was nice. That's what we were looking for. We were looking for that. See, listen, we pushed through. The direction of the market already is to the downside. We created space, came straight right up, retested the red line, created some nice candles to the long side, broke the bottom of that candle, wham, right back. All right, hold on here. Come on, gold. Come on. Boy, you were energetic a minute ago. You're not very energetic right now. Come on, gold. There you go. All right, come on. Don't make me have to. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Damn it. If I'd have just had my target in there and left it there.
Subfill.
Yep. I probably would have already been out. There you go. Okay. We might get another chance. So look, we had all this consolidation here. It pushed down, never broke the bottom of this big green candle, by the way. Came up, we took this short, went down 41 ticks. If I'd have just left my target there, I'd add $400. Again, same issue here. I would add $400. But anyways, I'm not crying over spilled milk. So anyways, but then what we did is we crossed over again, broke this big pivot area here. And we're pulling back, and what I'm hoping for is a red line pullback to here and then to take a long. Okay. That was pretty sharp. Hold on here. All right, have we broken yet? Yeah, we have broken. Okay, so let's just pay attention here. I'm going to pay attention pretty hard. I got to wait for this candle to close, see where we're at, that kind of stuff. But I'm thinking we're looking for a long here. I just need the candle to close, kind of see where we're at. It's a pretty big candle. anyways, hold on here. Let's hold on. Woof, woof. Man, that was violent right there, too. Wow. That was violent. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Really? Really? Ah. Oh. Gold just doesn't want to make anything easy on me today. No, don't want to make anything easy on me today. It's not getting me in any trouble. That's the good part. It's not getting me in any trouble. So that is the good part. All right. Well, we're going to kill this,
Order canceled.
and I am going to look for this just in case
Order submitted.
it sets up. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just see. This is getting rather. It's getting rather shaky. It's got some pretty sizable moves to it when it's moving. I mean, these are pretty sizable moves in these candles. So I'm just going to sit here with an order down here waiting just in case we get a nice candle right here. I'm not liking this candle. It's still too big. Still too big. All right, let's go. Let's go up. There you go. Now let's stay right in here. Let's stay right in there. Let's stay there. Let's stay up there. Just stay there. It's got a long ways to stay. It's got a long time. It's got a long time to stay there. Come on. Come on. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm interested in this candle if it closes like this. Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down yet. Thank you. Stay there. At least stay there. Just stay there. Stay there. Put that there, but man, what are we looking at? All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Break down. Break down. Now, I really would like this candle to just stay right there and then be able to put this right here at the close of that candle. That's what I'd really like. because it'd make it real easy for me to manage my stop. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Nope, it's gone. It's gone. All right. That's why we wait for a break of the candles, man. That's why we wait. Make sure we're on the right side. Now, let me just show you something, okay? If you remember, I said over here that I wasn't excited about this trade anymore because of this candle. So let me get rid of this box for a second and show you something. See how these candles form down, lower highs, low, and then this one popped through the top? Let's go over here and lower high, and then pop through the top. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you're looking for the trade to go this way, it's nice if the candles stay in sequence too in terms of their tops, because this one got top popped by this, and look at where it went. So it's that inside candle. See how this candle top and bottom are inside this candle to the left? Well, you popped an inside candle to the long side. That's not a good thing if you're looking for shorts. You popped an inside candle to the long side when you're looking for a short. Not a good thing. So, just something to be aware of. All right? Anyways. All right, well, I'm not seeing anything. I just think we're getting in, it's after 12 o'clock. All right, bye. Okay, well, I didn't get this one videotaped because it kind of happened pretty fast, and you'll see what I mean here in a minute, or at least by the time I had to make a decision to get in. But see, way over here, you can see that, in the NQ, price crossed the red line, and we've been up all day in the NQ. There's the prior day high. Here's the low. Here's the current day high. Heck, the overnight open way down there. I mean, we've been up for a while. So what happened? Price crossed the red line, created that space, even gave you some Donchian Channel. Big, vicious pull down. And I was sitting here, and then this candle right here formed and closed, and I took that long, bam, back to the high. I didn't even count it. How many ticks is that? Hold on here. 904.5, enter. That's my entry. And then 935.5. Minus. So it's 31 points. 31 points. Yep, 31 points per contract. What I did is I put my target up at this higher. See how we had broken these pivots, and then I thought, well, maybe we'll break this pivot on this and go back to this pivot right here. And so I had my target there. And when price slammed up through, I just threw my stop in here because I was like, well, I'm going to just sit here. I'm going to guarantee myself that money. Well, it never did actually get to what my target was. It was short by a couple ticks till it rolled down and did it again. Anyways, so again, the red line, crossover back in the direction that we've been going. Back in the direction that we've been going. We've been going long. Crossover, retest. Boy, this consolidation candle, inside candle was beautiful. And then bam, and then right back to there. So 30, what did I say? 35 points, I think, a contract, which is 35, enter 4 times. 140 ticks per contract times 2. So 280 ticks total. Anyways, so I got a late start today, so I didn't trade this morning. So when all I was doing was looking for the opportunity to find something, which made me, because the lines weren't in play, so I just thought I'd at least try the red line, and I got my setup here now. Now remember over here. Let me go back to this as a refresher. Over here in gold, I had two wonderful setups. The crossover, when it punched the red line through the red line here, I took that long. We got like 45, 50 ticks. I was looking for the big run, didn't happen, knocked out. Rolled down, created space, but then started doing this and never broke a bottom of a candle. And then we had this candle right here close above the red line, so I canceled. No trade. Okay. And then all of a sudden, wham, came back down, created this space, nice pullback right into that red line. I took that short, man, that thing slammed down 41, 42 ticks. I moved my target. So 2 times in a row, I moved my target and left $800 on the table if I'd have just gone with my 40 ticks. Anyways, so those are my attempts / whatever. I actually lost $40 here on my pullback. And here I ended up making $30. So, I mean, these two trades overall basically were a wash. And this thing slammed down through. Remember, this is the direction gold has been going. Gold has been going down all day, basically. So when this thing slammed through and rolled up, I was looking for this, but it just never got there. And then it did this. So, which is too bad, because that would have been a nice trade. If it had just pierced my red line and then the continuation down, it's possible it's going to roll all the way back down to here. Anyways, so that's my video. I just showing the actual trades, the entries, the exits, whatever. And I hope that helps. But today was a red line day because I got a late start. Talk to you later. Bye.